Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Claudette and I am your Jamaican Gypsy Granny. Now, I forgot to mention in the last video that while I was at the airport after speaking to my daughter, she immediately got on the phone and contacted the Jamaican embassy in Mérida. They A representative from the embassy, as well as my daughter, was on the phone for hours, she said, up until 1 o'clock in the morning, with my daughter crying, explaining to them that, look, this is my mom's birthday. She's coming back to Merida. She's lived here before, and she's coming back to Merida to celebrate her birthday and meet, talk to her friends. Now, this never helped at all, at all. Even with the intervention of the embassy and the fact my daughter, she's a temporary resident, she had an address. There was proof that I had there. If they had looked into my passport, they would have seen that I had already visited Mexico and stayed there without heading for the border like they must have assumed I was doing, because that is the only reason I think I cannot understand why they would try to send me back. However, that is what happened, and I'm going to leave this here now. Oh, also, there was another girl who asked me, why did I want to live in Mexico? Let me address that here. And a couple of people have asked. Now, one of the reasons I decided to move to Mexico is that I was a business owner. I do make swimwear and exotic costumes. And coming off of COVID, that business had kind of been put on pause. At that moment, I was working online, where I was an SEO content creator, which allowed me to work anywhere in the world I wanted to. And I had been thinking about, I like to travel. I've done a bit of it before. I visited a few countries, not a lot, but enough for me to validate the fact that I like to travel. I had visited Mexico before, but that time, some time ago, I went to the city of Mexico. And so I've been to Panama, I've been all over. That's not important. But why I decided to move to Mexico, at that point, I was living in an area that I thought was safe. And everybody kept telling me when I go, watch what you're doing. You can't do this. I was getting, a bit afraid of, you know, I was getting a bit concerned with the crime in Jamaica. And Merida was touted as being one of the safest cities in the world, which was proven to me when I moved there. I do speak a lot of Spanish. I have visited most of the countries that I did visit, spoke Spanish. I'm very infatuated with the language, the music, the people. And so my dream was just to stay in Mexico for a while, and then I had wanted to try to move through South America without getting on an airplane. So my plan was, after leaving Mexico, I probably would have gone to Belize and visit there, do some videos there, because hey, I had planned to, my plan is to start the YouTube process, which, as you can see, I'm still learning because I'm studying around, but I figure just get the video out there. Anyway, so I had planned to go to Belize, and then from there, across the border, I wanted to see how many um, South American countries I could visit without having to take an airplane. That was my plan. Anyway, you can see that was foiled. So now I'm back in Jamaica. What do I plan to do? I will continue to, because when I moved to Mexico, when I went, I had sold and thrown away a lot of stuff. I'm basically starting over, so I will have to start my business again. So I'm going to be starting my swimwear design business again, just to support me while I try to build this channel. If you want to support me, if you reach this far, just hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, give me a follow, because this is what I plan to do right now. While in Mexico, I did a lot of videos there because I was busy working. I didn't get a chance to upload those videos. So I will upload those videos just to show you what life was like for me while I was there. Also, another thing I did when I was in Mexico, in an effort to meet people of my age, I actually formed a WhatsApp group for women over 50, or people over 50. It was men or women. either was welcome. And that group was quite successful. And so these people now is coming back. I actually had a party planned for Saturday the 9th, which is 7 days after. Everybody was excited to see me return. I had made a lot of friendships over there. Everybody was excited to see me return, and we'd get together again. At the time, I think I had about 119 members in the group, and people were joining rapidly. While there, I would host parties, and we had a party at least once a month because we'd celebrate each person's, like in November, we'd celebrate all the birthdays. In October, all the birthdays, and I would do like a Jamaican fish fry and all of those stuff. So it was an exciting life. I had started over and was doing something new. Of course, all of that has gone. Oh. So, I'm still desirous of building my YouTube channel. Now, people are thinking, it was a horrendous experience, a very horrible experience. It traumatized me a little bit. And, but as I try to explain to people the way I live my life, God is in control, right? And so before I was making this journey back to Mexico, I had some doubts in my mind as to whether I was making the right move, because my business was just starting to pick up again, but I was still ignoring the other jobs that I had to do, was to build this channel and all of that. So for me, and this is how I live my life, this disappointment for me was just God saying to me, no, this is not where I need you to be right now. And that is how I dealt with it. So while I was disappointed, I was, cognizant to the fact that nothing happens in my life that I ever count as totally bad. If God is in control, everything He has control over. And so now I'm here. I mean, I'm still, up in the air about starting over. I need to get a laptop. I need to, there's a lot of things I need to do. And so I will have to be working hard to reestablish myself here. But at least I'm home. And there's so many things I can do, to bring myself back on my feet while I build this channel. Yeah, I'm excited to be home, because here we don't face racism. Some people say, why would I want to live in a racist country like Mexico? To be honest, I did not experience racism on that level. I don't know if it's because of the fact that I speak Spanish, and most people just thought I was just another Hispanic from somewhere else. They knew I was Mexican, but they thought I was a Hispanic from somewhere else. What else? I mean, basically this is it. I plan to upload the videos. This channel is basically a travel channel. I have two other channels, one called 50 Plus Rebirth, where I deal with encouraging women to start over, because you can start over at any age. The other one, Claudia's Coach, deal with trauma, which I will go into more detail on my kind of traumas on that channel. But this was a part of what I was doing. I was just being bold, even at my age, not being afraid to start over. And so Mexico was where I had said I was going to start over my journey, give up my businesses, and start my journey of becoming a legitimate YouTuber, shared my experiences, shared my hopes, shared my dreams, seeing what it is I can do to help people. I'm not there, but I'm here, where I have rights, where no one can treat me the way I was treated there. Would I ever move back to Mexico? No. If someone offered me a free ticket to Mexico, I would never return there, because I would never go into a place that treated me like that and spend my hard-earned dollars. No, sir. So I'd never go back there. So basically, that's it. I'm kind of rambling right now, I think, but hey, if you've reached this far in the video and you want to hear more about my story, please remember to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like, and if there's anything you want me to talk about, anything else that you need to hear about, just let me know. But if you stick around, what I plan to do, I'll be posting some videos from Mexico, and then I will take you all over my beautiful country of Jamaica, right? I mean, why go somewhere else and promote their country? Welcome to Jamaica. Ciao. Thanks for watching.